Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is kind of like how I will change the way I create my OCs, especially the ones I create for comics, and just my thoughts about how like I'll just be discussing how I've created OCs in the past and how I want to change that and how I really want to bring my OCs to life. So yeah, this is how not to create OCs drawing video. No, how not to create OCs for comics video. So this is a kind of, this character that I am coloring in the screen is Hallie. His name is Hallie, and he will be featuring in my upcoming comic called Lorena. And yeah, so this is just me working on his character, picking out his skin tone. And if you guys would like to check out my my other video on Lorena, how she looks, I'll link the video in the cards, and you guys should be able to see her. Although in that video I hadn't picked her name out yet, so it was just a draw with me. But yeah, so I wanted to discuss OCs. Like I didn't really try to make OCs before I tried to make comics. So I found myself just having a plot, right? Having a comic story that I wanted to make, webcomic, right? And I would make OCs to fit that. And then I just wasn't excited to draw them. I wasn't excited to draw the OCs because I was really only excited about their stories, their plots. I was really only excited about the actual comics, not my original characters themselves. And what I found was I didn't even know what original characters, OCs, were before I really got into the webcomic world, right? Like a couple years back now, yeah. So, my introduction to OCs, I wasn't that type of person that created OCs just to create them, right? I had a story that I wanted to make. And to make that story, I created OCs to fit them, and I'm never excited. So I think my goal while working on this comic would be to definitely try to flesh out my OCs, give them personality traits, give them, I have to I have to make their own personalities. Like, what is this OC's background like? Not just where does the story start, but like what are their likes, their dislikes, their style, whether it's how they talk, how they walk, like the things they're comfortable doing, their beliefs, their value systems, their clothing style, their fashion style, the colors they like, all of this stuff. I have their hobbies. I've never tried to do that before, and it's something that is related to kind of like my fear of failing in my comics, which I discussed in another video that will also be linked in the cards, either below or in the I button on top. But yeah, so I've never really tried to go in depth with my characters like this, and I'll say it's been part of what has made me not continue their stories or their comics, mostly because I wasn't confident in me being able to draw them consistently, which has to do with me not even liking them or even knowing anything about them, because I only made them to draw the story, so I didn't even draw my characters like multiple times. And yeah, so before I continue, please appreciate the lips. The lips looks good. The lips looks good. I actually like how I do his lips. And yeah, I watch Likelihood's art lips tutorial. So yeah, that definitely helped with me drawing lips because I was struggling. I was struggling before. But yeah. So these are things I've seen other artists do, right? Like, and it always made me wonder. Like, I didn't do this, and it's just like I want to create these characters. I want to like my characters. I want to draw my characters and not just draw the stories. And granted, these characters, Lorena and Hallie, I also created them to, for the story that I had in my mind. But well, actually, hold on, because first I actually drew Lorena. It was an expression study, and then I liked her face. I was just like, oh, and then I just put like a text box, like a comic text box with the words, "Is he looking this way?" And I just had this whole story. So well, the character came before the story, but the story made her an OC, or else it would just be like an illustration that I really didn't care about. Just an illustration with a random face, not like my character's face. But yeah, granted, the comic still kind of came first, but still, like, I'm gonna work on these characters. I'm gonna draw them full-bodied, which you guys have seen the sketch of Hallie full-bodied, and I actually love that. And I'm going to work on the personality traits. I'm gonna sketch them for hours and hours until I can draw them. Okay? That's what I need to do. And it will be amazing. I can't wait to do it, yeah. So I think I'm gonna leave that here. Well, this is just the piece I wanted to talk about OCs, about like, drawing OCs consistently, creating your OCs, and just my thoughts, my minute thoughts on how I've created OCs and how I want to kind of change it and actually start liking my OCs. Yeah, that's it. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see from me, because I'm struggling right now. I don't know what kind of videos I should be making. But yeah, and let me also know if you like the lights in the background. And that's it. Bye. Thank you.